guys, I can tell you I've had a smile this big on my face for almost 24 hours. Of course, except for when I slept. But to be honest, I slept a lot less last night than I have in weeks. I need to catch you up, and I have something that I want to share with you. So let me do a little housekeeping really quick. Hello. If you're new and you just like a variety of things, take a peek around. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe button, because I can promise that more videos will be coming on a regular basis. I miss you guys and I miss creating, and that is what we are going to talk about today. Creating more than we're consuming. And you guys are kind of going to get a bonus because I'm going to read something to you that I have been working on. I'm only going to read part of a chapter to you, and it's a part that really kind of inspired me. I'm not going to read it in order, just because I want to share first what I read, and then as I went back and read from the beginning and how much encouragement I got from my own writing, which was crazy. Maybe all writers are the same way. I don't know. I'm a firm believer if you cannot encourage and motivate and inspire yourself, who are you to go out and try to encourage, inspire, and motivate somebody else? Point. That's just it. We have to find the motivation, encouragement, inspiration within ourselves if we want to be that for someone else. And you guys know, my biggest dream in my life is to inspire and motivate everyone to love the life they're living today, regardless of the situation you're in. And you, my friends, you know I'm in a sticky situation like many of you. The last time we talked, I told you my husband was returning to work. Well, a couple days, 2 days later after I shared the video with you, that job got canceled. And I was kicking myself because I knew I had told myself, and this is wrong. This is wrong. We should not be telling ourselves negative Nelly things. But I told myself if I shared it, something was going to happen and I'd have to backtrack. And that's exactly what happened. Stop letting negative Nelly tell you what's going to happen. You tell negative Nelly to take a hike and stick with me. Sit by me, sis. There's always a chair. I'm always here. But I am going to read something to you, and it's something I started back. I'm writing. Y'all know I'm writing, and I have like 4 books that I'm in the process of writing. Seriously, I'm not even kidding. Sadly, I'm not even kidding. But oh, that's not the one I wanted. That's what I wanted right there. Sorry. I just have not been focused. I kind of let go of my groove. I let situations control my beliefs instead of taking hold of my beliefs and looking at my situations in a different perspective. And that's what I've keep telling you. I just want to say that's what I keep preaching to you. It's what I tell you. It's what I share with everybody all the time. If you want to love the life you're living, you cannot let today dominate how you feel inside and the decisions you're going to make, even tomorrow. It can't happen. Anywho, then I realized what my problem has been. I have let situations and circumstances control how I feel. And I have let them dominate how I spend my time. And honestly, to be completely 100% honest, I was stuck in survival mode. And I cannot stand to be stuck in survival mode. Because you know what? That is like the bottom of the bottom. That is like saying that I can only do what I need to do to stay alive. But that's how I have felt for many, many months. It really, because As a mom and a wife, I've told you guys before, I feel like I'm the glue that keeps my family together. I can't be the glue. I can be a nurturer, and I can be the one that reminds you how great you are and what we can do together to help improve things, because that's what my natural nature is. I don't know. Life has been crazy for me as it has for you. But I realized it's because I'm consuming more than I'm creating. I'm consuming more than I'm creating. Okay, I'm going to change the lighting a little bit. So, but I didn't realize that until I read this. I'm going to read it to you. Let me find my spot. This is what caught my eye first, and then I went back and I read some more that I'm going to share with you. It says, little did I know that I would have to discover that when my creativity is stifled, I am miserable. I believe that this is why many marriages struggle at times. We get complacent and stop creating those special moments. It's why we get bored at work and we quit. We stop creating and discovering new things. It is a discovery within the creativity that is the driving force behind finding a life worth loving. Not a life worth living. Everyone can live a life. Don't you want to love your life? Remember back to when you were dating your spouse, or if you're not married, a special someone in your life. At first, it was so fresh, so new, and so fun, because you began to discover more about one another. It's the discovery and the creativity. I'm going to scroll down. Living a life you love starts with creating those little moments that make life so delicious and worth savoring. Whether you're creating something or just a memory, we must indeed create more than we consume. If we just take in what is given to us without creating moments we truly desire, what is the purpose of life? When you find yourself stuck in a rut, feeling bored, unsettled, maybe anxious, bitter, withdrawn, find something to create. When you do, you're going to discover how creation fuels a life worth loving. This is part of a chapter in a book that I'm writing. And when I began to read that, I realized I have not been creating. Yes, I have been working on business stuff. A lot of it is learning. It's not the creating. Yesterday, I got to start part of the creating process. I nailed down the name. Now it's time to file for a business license and create a website. And so I'm really fueled and excited about that part. That part is fun. I like to create things. It is really funny because I'm going to go back and I'm going to read part of more of this chapter to you. This just is so profound right now. Let me scroll back down, because how many of us are going through our days stuck in a rut, feeling bored, unsettled, maybe even anxious, bitter, withdrawn? Can you relate to any of those? Let me ask you, what have you created? And I don't mean, maybe you don't want to write a book. That's not what I'm talking about. Seriously, I just got startled. Did y'all see that panic look on my face? And I remembered I locked the door, so it's okay. The weather brings out the weirdos, and I'm the only one in the office. So I feel a little unsettled, but it's not because I'm not creating. I feel a little unsettled today. I wanted to read a little bit of this. I don't want to read the whole chapter to you. One, it's not finished, and two, I'm still working, so Here we go. As children, we loved to create. We would draw, color, pretend with our dolls or action figures, make mud pies, play with Play-Doh, or as my sons both like doing, make dirt tracks with their toys, with their 2 toy cars outside. Creating something expands us to become more well-rounded individuals than if we do not. To be honest, it isn't even about the final outcome that makes the creating so wonderful. It's the actual process itself that gives us life. That right there, my friends, is why I'm having a hard time finishing a book. Because I know that that process is over when that book is finished. Even though I could always write another one. I could always write another one. It's great going through the whole process and even finish writing and editing, but when it's over, it's over. It's kind of like years ago, I had lost a lot of weight. Of course, I've gained it back, but that took a lot of years and hormone changes that kind of adapted. But I got to my goal, and then I was like, what's next? Now what? It was the process I enjoyed. I enjoyed the process. But when the process is over, we have to push forward. So I had a little aha moment about why I'm having a hard time finishing my books. And it's that. And now I realize, okay, I just need to have a couple other ideas or something lined out, which I do. Not a problem. Let me pick up where I left off. So that's right. I truly believe that if we spent more time creating things, whatever it might be, we will discover far more joy than simply watching someone do the same thing. Blowing bubbles outside was something I loved to do both as a kid and as a teacher. The process of blowing gentle air through the wand to create these glorious bubbles full of swirling colors was much more fun than watching them to just become a drop of soapy water on the ground. So please tell me why as adults we stop creating. We can find countless hours to scroll social media, lose ourselves watching someone play professional sports, and even just sit and blindly stare at the TV, binge watching a series or movies. Yet, we always say we don't have time to go after a dream we've been holding on to for years. Pull the knife out, Sheila. I can tell you, as someone who writes books, has multiple channels on YouTube, I'm going to tell you about that. Creating is fun under one condition. That one condition is that I'm actually creating. And that's one of the things that kind of hit me yesterday. I realized my whole problem this whole time hasn't been that my husband's not working, because we're doing fine. It hasn't been that they're at home watching movies and hanging out all day while I'm at work. I don't have a problem with that. I have a problem because I'm not creating. I would go home and cook dinner and sit down and lose myself watching videos or playing a video game or staring at a movie I didn't want to watch for the 10th time because it's one of my husband's favorites, and so he's been watching it over and over and over. That wasn't my problem. My problem was I wasn't creating. When I put up a video, I'm not worried about how many clicks it gets, how many people watch it. I love the creation process, whatever it might be, whether it's a vlog, a sit-down video like this, whether it is, I don't know, sharing a recipe, showing you what Ipsy sent me for the month, whatever it is. I love to share. But I love the creation process with creating the thumbnails and editing and adding the music and all that great stuff. That's fun for me. That is something I truly enjoy. And there are a lot of people who do not enjoy that. And I don't understand it because I get a thrill out of it. But I can kind of understand it because not everybody likes to write, and I love to write. So back to creating. I am not going to be talking about my writing on this channel. I am reopening my Writing with Sheila channel. I am in the process. There's no videos over there. The ones I had, I deleted, got rid of. But any sharing of what I'm writing and the process and all that good jazz will be over there. It may even be about a vlog. I'm really considering putting a vlog one day on this channel and one day on that channel. And then you guys will have other videos on this channel. And over there I may share, I don't know, a writing process or a thought, or kind of help those who may be interested in writing as well and not know where to begin. Even though I self-published a couple books, I'm still what I would refer to as a newbie. So I don't mind sharing what I know and helping along the way and learning all along the way as well. So I'm excited about that. Yeah, I'm excited, and I hope that you are too. I am going to, I think I'm going to leave work early today. One, our weather here in Texas is crazy. For us, for this part of Texas is crazy. I think our low Monday night is supposed to get to 16. It's been years since it got that low again. At least 8 years, maybe. I think 8 years ago it might have been 19 one night. So we are expected to get a lot of ice. I'm sure many of you have seen the accident that was in Fort Worth yesterday that had 133 cars in it and 6 deaths and 80 something people who were injured. It was just nuts. I'm surprised there were only 6 fatalities, to be honest, from what I saw. But we don't know how to ride in that. We don't know how to drive in that kind of stuff. And that was the problem. And I think the ice kind of snuck up on TxDOT, and they did not prepare the highways in time. Those trucks, those 18-wheelers couldn't stop. We don't have snow tires. We don't put snow tires on here. We just don't. Ask us how to prepare for a hurricane. We can tell you all you know. Ask us how to prepare for something with icy roads. We just stay home. Really, our whole state will close down. Not really, but close. I don't even know if we'll have work on Monday, to be honest. I do drive the interstate to come in, so I may just take a vacation day that day. We shall see. We'll see what actually happens. But it's gonna get cold, and I need to go to the grocery store. I'm really kind of creeped out with people. There's a lot of in and out. Where our office is, it's several different offices together, and then there's a great big parking lot, and then there's a great big boat storage storage building, and people are in and out of there all the time. And there's just been a lot of in and out, and that's not normal, I guess. So today might be a day that I leave, just because. So that's that. I just kind of wanted to give you an update and let you guys know that I'm here. I am. And every time I say I'm back, I disappear. But I really do think I'm back. I got a spark back in me yesterday that has definitely not been in me. I don't know. Not like this. Not like I'm feeling like, I don't know. Even the last video where I looked like I was a little joyful, I could see a lot of deadness in my eyes. But they're brought back to life again, so yay. There you go. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this video to be this long. But I am starting a writing channel. Oh, I know what else I was gonna say. If anyone made it this far, I think what I'm gonna do is put it in the description box below. I told you guys I love to edit. I love to do thumbnails. If you are a creator and you do not, I am considering going on Fiverr and offering those services because I enjoy it. It's fun. It takes nothing to do a thumbnail, and editing is fun as well. So there you go. I think that is that. I am gonna see you guys next time. Next time I will have my hair colored. That is on the agenda for the weekend. I think that over on my writing channel, it'll be linked down below, I am going to do an introduction, and then I'm considering writing a short story for you guys, just for fun. I may put it on this channel just because, as a Valentine gift for you. I wonder if I could read it and turn it into a video. I think I might. I know some of you use Audible, and you would listen to books if you had Audible, but you don't pay for it. But I could share a short story with you that I write, and I'll just play it on my channel. Then you get a feel for my writing style. Of course, going from nonfiction to fiction is completely different as well. The book that I am writing and going to finish is going to be, I'll share more on that soon. That chapter part of that chapter that I read to you a while ago, it is in that book. It is a non-fictional book, and it is going to be titled A Life Worth Loving. You guys know that is my biggest thing, is that's what feels good to get back, is to realize I do have a life worth loving. And I wasn't even really living it. Well, I was living it. I'm breathing and my heart is beating, but I was barely even surviving, and that's not okay. It's not okay. Not even in the midst of a crazy pandemic. And I had to whisper it because it doesn't deserve anything more than a whisper. I think we've been giving it too much attention, and now it's an attention seeker. And 2021 is the stepsister of 2020, and we got to find a way out. So I'm going to finish writing that and maybe help you find a way out. Until I talk to you next time, thanks for hanging out with me. I know it was a long video. If you made it to the end, down in the comments, put #madeit. You earn bonus points with me. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!
Do you recall when we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice? And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind.